The kindergarten phase. The phase when unfiltered words make you laugh, school drop-offs make you cry, and life becomes a stage where your kid shouts, "Look at me!" It may seem like it happened overnight, but the time has come, and ready or not, parents, your kid is starting kindergarten. You'll have less control over your child's surroundings than ever before. But before you hyperventilate, remember, there's still so much to look forward to in the 5-year-old phase. For example, this year, your kindergartner will be able to ride a bicycle, roller skate, and jump rope. So it's probably time to invest in a helmet or two. Socially, your kid wants to please and help adults, but may have a hard time asking for help. Kindergartners tend to be optimistic. They can be fanatical about the truth and express feelings better through play and art rather than words. You should probably make some decisions about your tooth fairy plan because the average 5-year-old will start losing teeth fairly soon. While no two 5-year-olds are the same, there are a few universal truths when it comes to parenting and leading this phase. First, get ready for some memorable moments. By this age, a child can speak in sentences and long, wandering monologues, but you will be amazed and entertained by all the profound and uncensored things they say. Like, "Why does your hair look like spaghetti?" And "You're talking so much, I can't hear you." One unexpected truth about the 5-year-old phase is that you'll need to adjust for a cultural shift at school. This means less time for play, more early morning alarm clocks, and a higher demand for focused attention. While kids at this age thrive on routine and predictability, they also crave opportunities to have a little unstructured play, a chance to skip and run, to throw and catch, and to use their imagination. Leaders, let your group know the structure of your program, but be flexible within those parameters. The last truth about kindergartners may be the most challenging of all. They crave your undivided attention. Where previously a kid might have been one adorable toddler drawing the attention of multiple adults, they are now in a classroom with multiple kids, some even almost as cute and as smart as themselves. At school, at church, or on the soccer field, one thing is true. They want your undivided attention, so give it as often as possible. Leaders, this will be difficult since I haven't met anyone that can give 7 people undivided attention at the same time. So take turns and make sure you're connecting individually with your kids each and every time you're together. In the 5-year-old phase, you all have a specific role. Your role is to engage their interests. School is a crisis. Your elementary school kid is adjusting to big changes, whether it's bus rides or lunch lines or new routines. But that stress of change can also be a platform for discovery and growth. The way you answer their questions, listen to their stories, and show up consistently will help them improve their abilities. Let me break it down for you. It's important to know that a kindergartner thinks like a scientist. The way they process information best is when you give them concrete examples. Don't just talk to them about constellations, take them outside and have them search for the Big Dipper. Leaders, when you're engaging this age in a conversation about faith, be specific about how trusting God looks in real, everyday life. Kindergartners are constantly asking the same question: do I have your attention? This probably isn't news to you, but it's critical to understand it's all a part of this phase. You capture their heart when you improve their abilities. Every kid wants to feel like they're good at something, and that's especially true at this age. Piano lessons, soccer practice, math tutors, all of these things motivate and affirm your 5-year-old. Again, this should come as no surprise, but a kindergartner is motivated by fun. You coach this motivation when you play on their level. Break out that board game and get out the paint, even if it's for a few minutes. You're building a framework where fun and one-on-one time are clear priorities. One exciting development in this phase is a 5-year-old's ability to actually communicate and pay attention. It's the perfect opportunity to plant seeds of spiritual growth in a kindergartner's heart. This year, you will provoke discovery, so your child will trust God's character and experience God's family. Your kindergartner is quickly learning the habits and routines that make your family work. Make church a priority, but don't let it be the only time you talk about faith. Talk about God as you go about your day. You do that when you invite them to pray out loud. Say things like, "Are you scared? Let's talk to God about it." Or say things like, "Isn't that wonderful? Let's stop and thank God for it." You can repeat simple statements that you want them to memorize. Things like, "You need to make the wise choice," and "You should treat others the way you want to be treated." You can also talk about what your kid learns at church. Ask specific questions like, "What did Jesus do when he went to Zacchaeus' house?" Finally, You can connect with a faith community. And don't just attend, get involved. Create relationships with parents in all seasons of life. You'll need their support and wisdom now and as your kid moves on to the next phase. Time with a 5-year-old will move more quickly than you think. In fact, there are approximately 676 weeks from the time a kindergartner turns 5 until they leave home and move on to what's next. Remember, it's just a phase, so don't miss it.